So let's just fast forward.
Okay.
Before the MGM incident, there was the Lakewood Mall,
Okay.
the Orlando Trayvon Lane incident,
Okay.
where Trayvon was wearing a death row chain, and I guess they tried to take it off of him.
It was an attempt, yes.
It was an attempt, but I guess Trayvon kept his chain.
Correct.
Was there a bounty on death row chains? Was that a real thing?
We always heard it. Well, it was made up on the West Coast or what, that, this is the reason. We heard it. That's what we felt. You had guys, when they go in certain places, tucking their chains that shouldn't have had a chain, which is funny now. Why everybody wearing death row chains now? Even Snoop. I seen the homie
Game has a death row chain.
What's up with this now? But anyway, they were scared to wear them back then. But
well, I mean, now it's more of a classic kind of thing. I mean,
but
death row is no longer a real entity.
Snoop is Snoop. He don't need to be putting on a chain. But if anybody could, he could. Dre, Suge could, because they made Death Row.
Absolutely.
And Pop. Without those four, who is Death Row? What is Death Row?
I mean, I think I remember talking to Trey D about this whole death row chain. Well, I mean, I talked to a couple people about it. I think I talked to Trey D, and I think I talked to BG Knockout about it. Was that a real thing?
I don't know. I mean, who would you turn them into to get to 10,000?
Well, according to Greg Kading, it was, Puffy had put that number out there. Can't confirm it.
So you would have to fly to New York, or what you do? I'd send Puffy a telegram. I got a death row chain. Send me the 10,000. Here's proof of the chain, and give a picture of it. How would you get your 10,000?
Well, that's what they say. Well, Puffy was affiliated with the Southside Crips.
Okay.
Did you know anything about this at all?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Mm-mm. I'd have probably, been looking for a death row chain. I mean, if I'd have heard of it, I'd have probably been trying to get that 10,000. Me and all my homies, I'm sure. So I ain't never heard this before.
Was he in prison then?
I don't
know. BG, my boy. I like BG. I did a few interviews with him. But BG in his memory, man.
Well, I mean, and Trey D even said, okay, well, you get a chain. Where do you go cash it in? I mean, who do you call? Who do you call?
Who do you call?
Where's the chain delivery location?
Exactly. I mean, it was out there, but yeah. I mean, but Southside had connections with. I mean, they had Von Zip, Corey Owers, and all of that was dealing with people that was associated with Bad Boys. So they could have made the call. But
okay.
Southside they knew who to call. They hung with them. They went to summer jams and I mean, Big Gene tell stories all the time on this show about them gambling together and shooting dice together. So they knew who to reach out to.
So at one point, but Puffy did align himself with the Southside Crips.
Oh, for sure. That's
okay. And you saw them out together?
Oh, numerous times. Biggie over there. Compton's a small city. It's an 8-mile wide city. So we know girls that done been dating them or seen them or hanging out with them or seen them. Mob James' baby mama, his daughter of one of his kids is Pam. She still to this day live over there in the South Side, and so Suge and Buntry was messing with Keepy D and and them their baby mamas, So everybody knew what was up.
Well. I mean, Mob James said that Suge tried to extort Puffy, but Puffy had killers on his side too, so he couldn't do it.
Suge was in some shady shit, doing too much, and trying to flex. And he didn't have his bodyguards like he normally have. So he was out there thinking people is like really scared of him now. He couldn't take advantage of that this time. Puffy and them went biting into that shit this time.
Right. They had their own.
Yeah, he had killers too. He had people with the business too.
Guys like Wolf and everything.
That was ready to go.
Man, I say this all the time. Where we at? Tarzana, Van Nuys, whatever. It's a motherfucker, Jack Taylor from the Sons of Anarchy out here that you don't mess with. So everybody got killers and gang, tough guy that you just leave alone. So, yeah, I'm sure you got some. I hear of a dude named Gutter or something like that Gene always talk about that you don't mess with, that was from New York. His boy Wolf, so everybody got killers or dudes from them. Suge had him. Suge had a crew, 95, 96. That's why, you know, he fell off in 2000, but 95, 96, he had a crew.